Hi there and good afternoon. My name is Daisy Nyaga and I want to welcome you to the first episode of Beyond 8 to 5 show. I am the author of the book by the same title, Beyond 8 to 5 Critical Lessons by Retrenchie. And today I want to specially reach out to people who may have already lost their jobs because of this coronavirus quarantine and business shutdowns. I want to particularly also reach out to people who may have been sent on unpaid leave till further notice. I want to reach out to people who may have already taken pay cuts that they were probably not really ready for. Well, I want to tell you that you will get through this in one piece. Do not lose hope. Do not despair. You shall come out of it in whole. And why am I so sure of that? It is because I also lost my job suddenly 7 years ago from Kenya Airways, but I and hundreds of others came through that experience, as bad as it was, and we are here with a testimony that indeed, even if you hit rock bottom, you can still rise again. So karibu sana. Now, I would like to share with us today in this first episode 5 ways in which you can make your quarantine period productive. 5 ways in which you can make this quarantine isolation period, working from home period, of value to you. How you can make this time count in your future. I want to share with us ideas and tips in which years to come you'll narrate to your children and your great-great-grandchildren of how this period became a transformative period. So karibu sana, join me and share with your friends. Come on board and let's learn together. Great. So the first idea that I want to share with us is that we need to make this time, let us make up for all the lost time to our family. For guys who work 8 to 5 full-time jobs, I know getting quality time with your family has always been a thorn in the flesh. Many times we should be there for their school projects. Sometimes we wish we are there before they go to sleep. Sometimes you wish we are there to enjoy breakfast with them in the morning before they go to school. But more often than not, we'll be held up in traffic, we'll be running late, we'll have early projects, early meetings to attend to. So my message to you is, God has given us some special time. We never expected it, and more so not under these circumstances. But let us use this quarantine period to make up for all the lost time with our family. Do activities together as a family. Cook meals together, play with your children, use the time to bond with your spouse, with your life partner. Do whatever it is that you always lack the time to do. Great. To point number 2, I want to encourage us to use this time to sharpen our skills, to polish up our hobbies, our talents. Again, we are always complaining, oh, if I only had time, I would go to that music school. If I had time, I would paint. If I had time, I would cook. If I had time, I would do X, Y, Z. Well, now we've got the time. So please, my dear friends, let us use this time to sharpen our hobbies, to put it into practice, to sharpen it. And if you can, why not make some bucks from it? So let me just give you a few examples. For the artistic ones, paint, draw, make that item, design. For those who love culinary and cooking and anything food, cook, try up all recipes, try different ingredients. Do whatever it is that you love with food, but don't make madhogodhanyo, mashakura. Anyway, there's so much more we can do. So sit down, evaluate yourself, look at your talents, look at your skills, look at your hobbies. You have the time. Slot in at least 30 minutes every single day to sharpen that skill, to put it into practice. And if you can, make some bucks. Trust you me, in this period, you'll need every single coin. For the singers who love singing, compose that song. If you already composed it, now is the time. Try to arrange, try and sing it. And we have so much software nowadays that you can use to possibly sing and release it without having to go to the studio. Well, just do your homework. But this is the time to sharpen and practice your hobby. Great. The third tip I want to share with us is use this quarantine period to learn a new skill. Yes, I said it. Try and learn a new skill. What have you always been curious about? What has always intrigued you? Have you ever said, I wish I knew how to do that? Whatever that is, well, this is the time. Get onto the internet. You will find virtually everything on the internet, both good and both bad. Google it up. Go to YouTube, look out for online platforms, learning platforms, and there are so many. Again, Google them up. If I could just mention a few that I remember, check out Udemy, check out Coursera, check out edX, check out YouTube. Follow business leaders, global leaders, business leaders, professional and academic scholars. Check them out on the internet. Follow their handles, and trust me, most of these always have free resources at your disposal. So please do not come out of this quarantine period having learned zero. Make sure you learn a new skill that you can improve on and work on as you move forward, possibly even change careers and monetize it. So that is the third tip that I want to share with us. The fourth tip, and I'm very passionate about this, I want to encourage each and every one of us to cultivate a reading culture. Yes, cultivate a reading culture. I know we are using this quarantine period to thoroughly entertain ourselves, Okay. Well, as much as we're entertaining ourselves, let's also create just 30 minutes. I'm not even asking for 45 or 1 hour. No, just 30 minutes every day. Read up something. Reading will open up your mind. Reading will transport you to places you've never been, you've never imagined. It will trigger new desires. It will trigger new ideas. And who knows, whatever you read could be the turning point that you needed in your life. So what will you read? Look out biographies of men and women that you've admired, whether locally, globally. Read professional books if you want to sharpen your skill, your professional skill, your career line. Read up those books. Read self-improvement books in all subjects. I mean, anything of interest to you can be found. So look out for those books. There are some free sites which allow you to download books, listen to audiobooks, subscribe to webinars, subscribe to newsletters through which you can be, keep gaining knowledge and new skills and polishing up what you know. Great. And while I'm still at the reading culture, I want to invite you all to a book club that I love. That's the Readers and Leaders Book Club, which is part of the LYP, League of Young Professionals. We shall have our first book club, our first online book club on the 23rd of April. So look out on my handles. I will share that flyer. Be sure to join us. And you're never, never, never gonna look back. Reading changes you. Great. And finally, the final tip I want to share with us is use this quarantine period to rest. Yeah, just rest. Great time for the other 4 things I've told you. And sometimes just decide, your mind is taking a break. You don't want to think of anything. You want to sleep a little bit longer, wake up a little bit late, but rest. Rest your brain, rest your mind, rest your body. And trust you me, when you create time to rest, calm your body, calm your mind, it will recharge you. You will get new ideas and you'll get inspiration for what you need to do tomorrow and the following day. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. Please remember to like my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we are going on a wonderful transformational journey. Thank you very much. God bless you and stay safe. Let's flatten the curve. Ciao.